The album finally dropped, and we're here, people. Now, before this album dropped, I said if I'm Durk, I wouldn't drop it. I would have dropped this next year because 7220 is still fresh. 7220 is so masterful, and he just dropped it last year. Then he dropped the deluxe as well. And that was such a great album, and it's so fresh that whatever you drop after 7220, we're going to compare it to 7220. 7220 is such a classic, yo, that I don't think Durk can make another 7220 or anything close to it a year apart. He don't got that much music. But nonetheless, though, I said I'm going to give this album a chance. I'm not going to be pessimistic, right? I'm going to listen to this album with an open ear and an open heart. And that's what I did. I came to this album with such good faith that I ain't even listened to the leaks. I could have listened to this album 2 hours before it dropped, but I ain't do it. I'll wait until 9:04 p.m. to go to Apple Music to listen to the album. Now, to me, the album started off a little bit shaky.
I hope you're doing as well as possible under the circumstances. Can you tell me, where was your mind when you heard the news of your friend Vaughn passing away?
Maybe it's because I still got PTSD from the Chicks Tape Part 5 that I'm not a big fan of theatrics and skits on albums. Tory Lanez played it out, bruh. Right? So when I see it started off with a therapy session from Alicia Keys, I'm like, bruh, listen, if I'm coming for something poetic and Darwinism, I'm not coming to Lil Durk. Durk Banks is not the first person I'm coming to for something poetic and Darwinish. So I really wasn't feeling this. I was confused. I didn't understand why the therapy session was there until the next track, which is Pelico.
I do believe in my spirits, can't hop on the spirit, that flight too long. You too niggas trying to paint a picture of me and never last too long. Not too much on violence, I'm silent, I'm glad you gone.
The therapy session then made sense once we got to Pelico, because Pelico is essentially Lil Durk verbally masturbating. He's essentially just spewing out his feelings, letting it all out. Now, I would have expected Durk to be more vulnerable, to be real with y'all, right? Because if the therapy session was preparing us for him actually having a therapy session and actually let us know how he felt, then I expected him to be more vulnerable. Actually give us an actual insight into how you felt when King Von died that day. Walk us through the day, break it down. But, we got the usual, man. Like we got the, I hate y'all, I'm gonna kill y'all. Your homie got popped afterwards, you cry, right? Like we got the usual. Like we didn't really get Durk to really be introspective on his record, which I was expecting. So overall, I'll give Pelico a 5 out of 10. It wasn't bad. It wasn't great. It was, it was mid. After Pelico, it went to All My Life. All right, listen, All My Life is giving me Ethiopian, hungry, starving kids vibes, man.
All my life, they be trying to keep me down. All this time.
Now, y'all done glaze this record to full effect that I don't even think my opinion on this record matters anymore, bruh. Y'all done already gave this record a Grammy by now. Listen, my opinion stands on this record when I reacted to it. I don't believe the J. Cole verse was needed. I feel like the J. Cole verse was bombastic. Him shaming bloggers for rappers' devs.
Thinking, damn, this shit wicked to get their names buzzing. Some niggas just gotta go lay in a tomb. And media thirsty for clicks. I got a new rule. If you ain't ever posted a rapper when he was alive, you can't post about him after he get hit.
He just did a little bit too much, right? The nigga was trying to harmonize and be melodic, bro. We trying to hear J. Cole rap, right? Listen, hearing J. Cole be melodic is like seeing a 7'3" ninja shooting threes, bro. Nah, rap for me, right? 7'3", put your ass in the paint and score some buckets, bro. Right? So J. Cole verse was unneeded to me. I feel like Durk, the Hungry Kid singing, and probably like Duty Low or Chief Walker, somebody else, right? Being a second verse, that would have been a better song to me. But nonetheless, though, All My Life, I'll give it a 6 out of 10. It wasn't great. It wasn't below average. It was slightly above average. You feel me? It was a decent song. So Durk followed up All My Life with Never Again. And this is where I start to get worried for Durk.
I feel better getting deep in religion. Court for child support visits, I'm better. Say you love me with a hidden agenda. Low self-esteem, I took down the mirror. Stole from me, old management devils.
Pelico, All My Life are songs that we heard before the album dropped. Never Again was the first song we didn't hear, was the first new song. And it let me down, bro, right? Like, at some point in the song, it was hard to understand Durk. Like, he had, like, ad-libs that was drowning out his verse. It was just a weird... Like, you would think that for a Durk album, especially for an industry album this big, that you wouldn't have issues like that in terms of the mixing, in terms of the vocals. right? So it was already hard to understand. The song was below mid. I think it was trash. There's nothing redeemable about it to even mention right now, bro. I guess we got more insight into why Durk fired his old management team. Overall, it was just trash. It was garbage, which is especially disappointing because Never Again was the first new song. So Never Again is where the album begins. So essentially, you put a song, like you began your album with one of your worst songs we've heard in a minute. Right, I'll give Never Again a 3 out of 10. He then follows that disastrous performance of a song with Put 'Em on Ice.
Ain't from my hood and you cannot relate. Pass out that money you already ate. Bottega slides, I look pretty feet. I was about to go barbers, the order backed up. Switch the Ferrari, it smell like the horse. Drink like Starbucks, but it got me back up.
Just mid, bro. I'm talking about Reggie out the plastic mid. Mid. Bro, Put 'Em on Ice was a song, bro. I didn't leave Put 'Em on Ice with anything memorable. Like, we learned that Lil Durk likes feet and that Starbucks gets him backed up in the morning. Like, come on, bro. Like, bro, what are we doing here, bro? So far, Durk had a trash song, had a mid song. Bro, I'll give Put 'Em on Ice a 5 out of 10. Have a mid song. So now the song that's following up after Put 'Em on Ice is going to make or break this album. Because you don't follow up trash, mid, you can't follow up with another mid. Because if you follow up with another mid, that's a 3-song pocket right there. If you have a 3-song stretch of trash songs, it's almost impossible to defeat. So the next song was gonna make or break this album. He followed up Put 'Em on Ice with Big Dog.
Never got what I had said. My shit jet brown, new Dior sneakers kinda slick. Think he slick cause he tried to take his butt off. One nigga can't stop the killing, his only money talk.
Now before I even heard Big Dog, I was kind of excited for the song because he had Chief Walk on it. Now for you guys who don't know, Chief Walk and Durk, had their falling out, right? Chief Walk is one of the founding members of OTF, probably the founding member. And him and Durk had a falling out earlier. Durk even recognized that he was wrong, right? But now they're back together. Durk and Chief Walk always got good chemistry. Now, the song started off pretty slow, and I was like, yo, it's over with, bro. Yo, when the song first started, with Durk verse, bro, I was like, bro, it's over with, man. Like, yo, it is over with, man. It's done for, bro. It's done for, man. It's done for. Because you already had 2 songs that was trash and then mid. So when Big Dog started, it was sounding like it was about to be absolutely mid and over with for Durk's album. Then he saved it, bro. That Chief Walk verse saved it.
Where you get that shit from? Where you get that shit from? Where you get that shit from? This nigga called my phone 50 grams. Nigga, that's patty cake. I don't even fuck around with no scales. Nigga, that's patty weight.
Durk started off slow, but then towards the end of his first verse, he was heating up. And then the Chief Walk verse, killed it, right? So even though, Big Dog was by no mean a hit or a great song, it still saved the album because he didn't have a 3-song stretch of just outright mid or trash, right? So I would give Big Dog a 7 out of 10. But listen, we 5 songs in, man, and we don't got no hit yet. 5 songs in, we don't got no hit yet, bro. Yo, Durk told them boys, wait, I got you. Durk told us, wait, I got you. I got a hit for you, man. He gave us Never Imagine, people. Oh, my God.
From the gutter, never imagined living like this. 5,000 shots when I'm at the power out the click, yeah. She gotta be bossed up in order to be my bitch, yeah. It ain't a coincidence, these shooters ready to go on stains.
Usually, I'm not a big fan of another artist starting a song on your album. But it's Future verse, bro. Yo, shout out to Future for saving his album, man. Yo! Bruh! Yo, if y'all, oh my God, bro. Oh my God. This the verse of the year, bro. Future gave Durk a verse that's harder than any song on Future's album. If I'm Future, bro, I'm not giving Durk this verse at all. Yo, because God Did was last year. The Jay-Z verse was the last verse that I heard that captivated me as much as his Future verse on Durk's album. But when Future goes stupid, though, Durk got to follow up. Now, I'll be real. Durk followed up!
Run, bro, to your street, boy. They stay out the streets,
feel like that's Durk pocket right there. Like, that's Durk pocket right there, man. Yo, Durk killed his verse. Future verse was legendary. Yo, all in all, bro, I give this song, man, a 9 out of 10, yo. This song is mucho gusto. Ay, fabulosa. This song was amazing, man. Amazing. And because this song was so amazing, that it hurt my heart that Durk followed up that all-time Durk classic with one of the worst songs I've ever heard in my life. Durk followed up Never Imagined with Sad Song.
I went toxic for 2 months, I showed the streets I don't need cancer. Ever since we had sex, she don't ever wanna wear panties. She like shopping on Farfetch, got me watching out for her package. I was hard for so.
I'm not, Nigga, why? I'm not even about to intellectualize Sad Song, bro. 0 out of 10, filth, garbage, and trash. But at this point, I'm frustrated. But then Durk followed up a 0 out of 10 song, a horrible song, with another banger, bro. I don't understand, bro. Yo, I think Durk doing this on purpose, bro. Yo, I think Durk is purposely taking us through like this roller coaster, bro. Because he followed up Sad Song with Before for Hire.
A bad by relationship, she a Barbie now. Chief Wook here, real witness. He see me knock niggas' mamas down. I was FaceTime showing they little watch. Nigga, put that Cardi down. Even when it rain, put it in wet mode to bring that Rari out.
Chief Walk here, witness. He done see me knock niggas' mamas down. talk that ish, man. 8 out of 10, man. Tremendous self-snitching. 8 out of 10, amazing. But Durk wasn't done with the self-snitching, because Durk followed up Before for Hire with War About It.
He say no, I'm thinking he let a hoe get him. He say no, I say let's go to war about it. Where he go, you better know the more I get him. Man, knock him all down.
Mimicking Quando Rondo crying at the murder scene of his best friend is nuts. Nuts. But Durk does all the ops on this song, bro. He called Fendi Boy a pedo. He talked about Mimo. He talked about the ops snitching. Bruh, he spilled it all. Now, the only downside of this song was the 21 Savage verse, bro. Now, 21 Savage usually give us legendary verses on albums, especially other people's albums. But this one was not it. It was mid.
FOL 21. If you catch a murder, nigga, keep it to yourself. Oh, God. He think he a boxer, now you fighting for his breath. I don't care who done seen me, ask my lawyer, I went.
Even though the 21 Savage verse was underwhelming, I'm still gonna give War About It 8 out of 10 because the record was fire, bro. Durk was spitting. Now, he followed up War About It with 2 very mid songs. You Got 'Em.
So bitches, this ain't a finesse. Bro, you a killer, then say it with your chest. Bro, get the clutch and he tripping off X. Bitch, you ain't nothing, I ain't tripping for sex. I was so deep and I came in her chest. Back to back sex, you know honey the best. I can never wear Cardis again.
And Grandson.
Lamb truck free Rio from the lamb, they got him jammed up. Play him some, got me feeling like I'm grandson. Play him some, got me feeling like I'm.
Grandson being mid kind of hurt me more because Grandson was a tribute to King Von. Bro, if you're gonna do a tribute to your dead homie, bro, you can't make the tribute no trash song, bro. That's disrespect. Kodak tried to save the song with his verse.
Thug it till I die, I don't need no advice. Jerry Wright just called a brand new body, that's on my baby snipe. Like I'm smoking crack, the Glock got a see-through clip, this bit like glass pipe.
But it wasn't enough, and it kind of missed the mark. So I'll give You Got 'Em a 4 out of 10. I'll give Grandson a 5 out of 10. But in trend with the album, Durk followed up a 2-song stretch of mid with arguably the hottest song on the album, 300 Euros, bro.
Crazy, I never want them to do me like the ops. See, my brother ain't gotta look neat if he on feet, he shooting Crocs. See, them niggas I used to love say they gon' do me like I'm Pop. Tell them favorite flavor around his neck, that boy live with a clock.
Listen, man. No hook. Bruh, that boy Bro, that boy just spit for 3 minutes straight, man, which is shout out to Durk, man. God damn. I'm gonna give 300 Euros a 10 out of 10, man. Yo, Durk keeps doing it to us, giving us a classic after giving us a stretch of mid songs. 300 Euros a 10 out of 10. All Durk needs right now is a 3-song stretch that's fire to close out the album. And he got one. That's all. But instead of giving us a 3-song stretch of fire, he gave us a 3-song stretch of outright mid and dookie. The 3-song stretch that followed that's absolutely horrendous was Same Side, B12, At This Point We Stuck. Same Side is competing with Sad Song for the worst song on his album. Now, for some reason, Durk started off Same Side by letting Rob 49 be the first verse on the song.
Money long, buying hoes, everything they want, cause my bag different. Real trench nigga, all I hang around murderers and dope dealers. Real deal peep pusher, real bad hoe fucker, real deal wife taker.
Rob 49 ain't earned that right yet. Rob 49 ain't earned the right to be the first verse on no Durk album. They try to do this weird thing where it was like a back and forth. Like, you know how with like the 1-2 punching.
Crazy. I just beat the same gun case with the same lawyer that 9 gave me. Ain't giving no guns, so I got the same gun that Slime gave me.
Touch his chain, this nigga dead. I dropped that bag, it's on his head. Switched on me a few.
I applaud the self-snitching, man. I applaud it, bro. Hey, I also got the same gun that Slime gave me while Slime is on trial for a RICO, man. Tremendous. Oh, and he also dissed Quando in this song again, bro. Quando was on his boy mind throughout his entire studio session recording his album.
Front of that 5, think you a lifesaver. And I fell out with my bitch, thought she was cheating, but it was a vibrator. Y'all left from bro down when your bro dad turned to a crap baby.
I would give Same Side a 6 out of 10, even though it was mid. I feel like, it wasn't just absolutely horrendous. It was, it was okay. It was mid, right? So 6 out of 10 for Same Side. Now, B12.
Follow bro cock cause he got the switch. Only poppin' cause you died and you diss. Crush a Perkins out of Sierra miss. Bitch was poppin', had to give her a kiss.
And at this point, we're stuck.
Feelings hurt moving backwards. Son of Monica's proper. Wifey looking like an actress. Kid Super Louis Runway. Law Rose dressed me for the Grammys. We didn't all had our heart broke.
I'm going to give both a 5 out of 10. I'll be real. They weren't absolutely bad or horrendous, but it was just mid, you feel me, right? Like, it was nothing memorable. I didn't walk away feeling no type of way. It didn't leave no impact on me. In Durk fashion, the 3-song stretch that was the worst on his album, he followed that up with the most memorable song, the most impactful song, and that was Cross the Globe. Cross the Globe was the most impactful and the most memorable because somehow Durk was able to finesse Juice WRLD's team and have them give him the best Juice WRLD's verse that we've gotten since Juice WRLD been dead.
With her tongue, yeah, told bro he got try some. She say, nigga, is you dumb? I ain't fucking both of y'all, only just one. Then she seen that money come, me counting up Benjamin Franklin.
Bruh. Juice WRLD verse as is would have given this song a 10 out of 10. Durk just had to do what Durk had to. Durk just had to make sure he don't give us an all-time trash verse, right? Cross the Globe, a 10 out of 10, amazing. Best Juice WRLD verse I've heard yet. But then Durk followed up an amazing song again with a mid 3-song stretch. And I don't understand why he keep on doing this. Right? He had the Drew Hill, he had Belter Ass, and then it was Stand By Me with Morgan Wallen. I'll be real, with the Morgan Wallen song, bro, I hit pause and delete. Get off my phone, bro. Listen, if I wanted to listen to a white boy who say the N-word, bro, I'll probably turn on the Proud Boy Greatest Hits. I'm good, Durk. Listen, Durk, that's your homie, all right? And you say he cool, that's your homie, bro, cool. And keep him to you. I don't ever want to hear no Morgan Wallen when I turn on a Durk album. I'm sorry, bro. You feel me? Listen, keep that white boy away from me, man. But I'll give Drew Hill and Belter Ass, I'll give them both a 4 out of 10. I'll give Stand By Me a 1 out of 10. Listen, I'm not hating, but I'm not trying to hear no country artist on the most highly anticipated hip-hop album of the year. Bro, experiment with the singles, bro. Leave the album to the purist. I'm just being real, Right, so 1 out of 10. Now, Durk closed out the album with The Moment of Truth.
I'm not normal, but you decide to be in the jungle. Don't like my songs, when you around, you gon' try to bump it. A couple killers cut off personally cause they mouth running. You feel raw, you paranoid as hell, you think you got something.
The last song was more the same, to be honest. It was Durk trying to do therapy, but not really indulging, not really diving, right? Right? You know, he was still speaking in parables, touching on the surface, not really indulging or diving deep. So, yeah, it's cool. He was trying to be insightful, but you really can't be insightful on the surface, right? So it was a cool song. It really wasn't profound or amazing. It was okay. At some point, listen, that boy started speaking in parables, bro, leaving everybody confused. Like, at one point, like, he said something crazy like, I know a man who snaked me that turned to a guinea pig. Think I'm lying? Think I'm trying to rhyme? Nah, he really did. Like, bro, what did that mean, bro? Like, what did that mean? Who knows? But my final thoughts on the album, and I'm going to give you guys my final rankings towards the end. I particularly think this album was too soon. I feel like Durk gave us this album too soon. I feel like Durk could have afforded to go about a year, right? He could have dropped this next year and still be fine. You gave us a classic album and then gave us a classic deluxe. We're still digesting 7220. Giving this album a year apart from 7220 is going to have us just naturally compare it. And if 7220 was so profound, so amazing, historically great, a classic, then you would have had to give us an album, if it's a year apart, that's equally as great, or it exceeds and is better than 7220. This album isn't that. Now, the album itself in a vacuum, I believe, is somewhere around mid to slightly above mid. My final grade for this Durk album, I'm going to give this a 5 out of 10. Durk just ain't doing enough. The album was not consistent enough. He would give us great songs like 300 Euros, War About It. He gave us Cross the Globe, but then he gives us sad songs on the same side, right? Mid or Drew Hill. So, yes, you know, he has some great records on his album, but then he followed up those great records with 3-song pockets and stretch that are trash, that are horrendous, that leaves you bored and asleep and taking away nothing from it. But because the album is mid and is not absolutely horrendous and trash, he probably won't get any flack from it. Like he'll probably be able to flow and escape until his next album. Now, if he gives us mid again on his next album, then it's not going to look real murky. Then Durk going to start going into that Roddy Ricch territory. But for now, man, y'all let me know in the comment section, man. What do you guys think about this? How you guys rate this album, all right? It's your boy, Poetic Flacco. Like the video, sub to the channel, comment for the algorithm. I'm out of here, folks. Peace.